Okay, welcome to my cabin. So I am standing with my back to the door, and this is a balcony stateroom. I don't think it's any particular special type of balcony. Maybe a spacious balcony stateroom. I'm not really sure. Um, but it's really beautiful. I love the blue and the tan decor. There is a full length mirror right here when you walk in. There is a bathroom door right here that is magnetic, and then here is the shower, and I'm not sure why there's so much kind of just ambient noise in the bathroom. And then here's the very non-slip flooring. That's kind of a purple and tan color. And then the toilet, and we need to talk about the toilet. As a fluffy person, like I struggle with that a little bit of space between the shower and the sink. It took me a hot minute to figure out the toilet paper and how to get it and where it was. It was down there under the very edge where you couldn't even see it, so I just put it on the counter. And so there's the sink towel bars. So it's plenty big enough. The one gripe that I would have, just because I'm a person who doesn't like my things out on the counter, is there's no drawer. Just a thin, narrow drawer would have been nice to be able to put my stuff up. I just don't like my stuff sitting out, but that's not going to make or break a vacation, but really nice design, and looks to be a pretty darn large size shower. Ooh, and they put the faucet, the shower head down low, which is great because usually it's way up top, and my little 5-foot self can never reach it. Usually have to get the room attendant. And then there's two nice hooks here on the back of the door, and there is a lock. I don't need to lock it because I'm traveling alone. And then that is magnetic, so it does suction shut. And then there is a closet here, and I have actually already hung up my stuff. A nice, really firm sofa. I'm not sure if it turns into a bed or if someone can sleep on it, but it's pretty darn firm, and I sort of took a nap on it earlier. But let's look how big this closet is. So this is the hanging closet. So I've got way too many clothes in there for a 5-day cruise, and I've got my luggage down below. And there is a second bar that's removable, and I took that out since I had all my long dresses in there. And then this is the vanity with a nice mirror. There's probably a light on that. Yes, so there is a light on the vanity mirror, and there is 3 US plugs, 2 European, and 2 USB-A. Not a USB-C to be seen in sight. Nice pull-out chair. There are not wheels on it, but it looks pretty comfy. And nice big dresser, and I have shoved those drawers full of all my stuff. There is a cooler down here, not a refrigerator, but a cooler. And plenty of space on top of the dresser to put stuff for people who like things out. But you can see I don't. So everything I have with me is all in the drawers. So I threw like my healthcare stuff in here, glasses, EpiPen, Fiber One bars, Calm magnesium calcium packets, medicine. Here I have like all my electronics, my makeup, the hair dryer, and my brush. And then undergarments in this drawer, undergarments and nightgown in this drawer, and then nothing in the bottom too, so I don't have that much stuff. And then this is the second cabinet that has the safe. And I just put random stuff in here. I actually have my CPAP, and I pretty much empty out most of my purse. Most of that is in the safe. And then there's 2 big drawers down there, which have nothing in them because I don't have that much stuff. It's pretty nice artwork above the sofa. And here is a big, beautiful king size bed, and it is super comfortable and super, super cushy. I kind of laid down on it earlier today and fell asleep for about an hour and had a really hard time getting up. Okay, so this is what my bed looks like now that I have gotten out my body pillowcase and put it together. Originally, there were 4 pillows on the bed, and I shoved 2 of them in my body pillowcase, and I slept really comfortable with it last night. So I highly recommend it. If you normally sleep with a body pillow, just bring your pillowcase with you, and poof, suddenly you have a body pillow, and it really does stay together well. It doesn't feel like you have 2 pillows in there. And then Royal Caribbean, we've had this talk before. These nightstands are crying shame. Absolutely ridiculous. And then if you come over here, there is a little switch on the nightstand to turn it on. A really cute little lamp. But if you look at the ports, there's a US port and then a USB-A because we are living in 1990 apparently. And then some little hooks to hang some things on the TV. And I haven't looked, but I have heard that I don't think that Royal Caribbean allows you to hook up to their TVs. So I was just feeling, yeah, I don't feel any ports at all on this TV. So it doesn't look like you can hook anything up to this TV. I felt around 3 sides of it and could not find any ports. And this is my magical balcony, but it is dark outside. And let's see if we can go out and see the skyline. Ooh, it is so out here. Yep, looks like we are moving. And you can see the skyline of Miami there in the background as we are sailing away into this black abyss this direction. Thought I did see some lightning there for a moment. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I don't know if it'll come through on video. But very pretty sailing away at night. Oh yeah, there is some lightning. Let's see if we can capture that. There we go. Kind of nothing more magical than sitting out here on a balcony at night and just listening to the water just gently lapping against the boat. And look at that skyline, how spectacular. So I did my room tour and realized I didn't bother to close out the video. So this is a closing of the room tour. I got so distracted with the Miami skyline that I actually sat out there for about 2 hours and kind of nodded off on the balcony, which is fabulous because I just love listening to the waves in the evening when it's just dark and cozy, just comfortable sitting out there in, I don't know. It's just one of the most magical things to me. But I hope you enjoyed the room tour. I really love the room. There's tons of storage that chair at the desk, I've used it and it's comfortable. I haven't used the cooler, but I've used the drawers. The safe's really easy to operate. It's pretty small. You're not going to get a laptop in there. Might get a iPad mini. I don't think you're going to get a full size laptop in there. The shower, the shower has so much water pressure. Just be mindful though that you check the direction of the spray head before you turn the water on, because my room attendant had it spraying directly out of the shower door. So, needless to say, my bathroom got a shower. So, yeah, so just be mindful of that. But great water pressure. Wow, it just makes getting the shampoo out of your hair so much easier. My water pressure at home is absolutely terrible. I did have a little bit nitpicky thing about the toilet area. Obviously, being a plus size traveler, while I fit on the toilet and I did have space, it does make it difficult, to clean yourself when you're done using the bathroom, because it's really hard to maneuver. Also, I am very short, only 5 foot tall, and I was kind of on my tippy toes sitting on that toilet, and it is also kind of angled up, so like you're almost sliding off the toilet, which is kind of weird. So yeah, so just a little nitpicky thing like that, and I don't understand why the sink drain does not stay open on itself on its own. If I want the sink to drain, I have to pull the whole plug out by itself. And I don't know if anybody else has this kind of like phobia. I have a phobia of open drains. Maybe it's because I lived in Florida and things come out of those drains. But yeah, to me, it's like, oh, it just it makes my skin crawl to have to look at an open drain as I'm washing my hands or brushing my teeth. So it's a really weird quirk. I don't know if mine is just broken, or if that is the deal in Royal Caribbean. Um, Other than that, everything else has been great. The bed is super plush. I kind of get in it and sink down several inches. The sofa's pretty darn comfortable. Um, Other than that, I would say the noise transference is a little bit more than I'm used to from my neighbors, but it could be just because they have two screaming toddlers. Luckily, after the first day, I really haven't heard them that much. But yeah, I was really getting concerned the first day, because I'm like, there's no way possible that I should be able to hear every single word that's coming out of someone's mouth in my cabin. Um, but luckily, I have not heard that since the first day. But yeah, I'm just chilling out in my room right now. Gonna go down to the casino, probably about 30 minutes, and try my luck and see if I can get some more tier credits, reward points. I always get them confused. I don't remember if it's reward credits or reward points or tier credits or tier points. But anyways, my balance is at 0 right now, so I need to get my butt down there and get it built back up. So I will continue to receive offers after March 31st, 2026, so I can keep cruising and do more content. So, well, thank you for watching, and I really appreciate it. And I hope you keep watching my Wonder of the Seas series, and I hope there will be more coming because I'm going on Freedom of the Seas in November. I have 9 nights on that cruise. I am traveling with a friend, so content may be a little bit different because I'll need to, make sure that I am respecting her privacy and not impinging on our travel together. But yeah, so I had a great day at Coco Cay today. I hope you enjoyed the room tour, and thank you for watching. And if you seek Amy, you'll find her on a cruise. Happy cruising, everybody.